Hey guys, Katie Bertrand here. Today we are going to be talking about sublimation, and I'm going to show you a shirt that I'm getting ready to print. So if you are new here, thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get started on our project. So I have a t-shirt that I'm going to be putting a design on. I do a lot of embroidery and vinyl, and I added a sublimation printer probably almost 2 years ago to my business, and I absolutely love it. You can just do so many things with it, but at my store we do a lot of personalization and we do make a lot of t-shirts. So this is a t-shirt that I'm going to be putting a design on for a baseball team. This is a kind of a dry fit wicking t-shirt. This particular one is 100% polyester. So one of the things about sublimation in as you print on apparel, it does have to have 50% polyester in it or more. Otherwise the ink does not adhere to it, and then what you're doing is you are printing with a special printer, special ink. So I have the Sawgrass 800. I use Corel to bring my designs in, and I also use my Silhouette software, so I can print from either one. But I have the Sawgrass 800. I've printed this design on a just 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. This is a baseball team. I'm holding it upside down. Baseball team design, so you can probably read that better now that it's not upside down. So I'm going to be printing this design on a t-shirt. Now the cool thing is, in my software I can actually size this down. I can print this on a variety of items. I can put it on face masks, I can put it on baseball hats, I can put it on a mug, I could put it on a mouse pad, all kinds of fun things. So I really love using my Sawgrass sublimation printer, just because you can eliminate weeding vinyl, that kind of stuff, with sublimation, and just it brings new products to your business. So what I'm going to do is show you, I'm going to load this shirt onto the heat press. I am going to be pressing at a temperature of 400 degrees for about 40 to 45 seconds. So this heat press, I have two heat presses. This is actually my little craft press that I have at home. I got this press off Amazon. I'll see if I can find the link and I'll post it in the description for you. But I also have a Hottronics that I use at the shop. What I like about this heat press is it's lighter weight for me to pick up. So I will do craft shows and take this heat press with me, and then I will press shirts at the show. That way I don't have to have a ton of shirts already made up, and I will just print a bunch of designs, and then that way when we're at a craft show we can ask them, we have samples of the designs on display, and then we just ask our customers, okay, what color shirt, because we use a lot of raglans, or we might have a different color shirt. What color shirt do you want? And then what size do you need? And then we press it right then and there, because it takes less than a minute to press it. Then that way you're not stuck with a bunch of sizes that you didn't sell. So it really works out great for me. But the good thing is, if I have to go set up for a show by myself, I'm not that tall, I'm not that big of a person, I can actually pick this up and move it. My Hottronics weighs about 80 pounds, and I cannot do it on my own. So it's this press is a 15 by 15 kind of basic model, but it works just as well, and I like to be that way. I will take this one to the shows. It's lighter weight. So I'm laying this out on the heat press. I'm going to just push this down, I'll lock it down, and I'm going to do a pre-press for a few seconds. The reason you want to do a pre-press is, one, not only does it smooth out your surface, but it helps get the moisture out of the material. And I have noticed, if I have, especially if I've recently got a shipment of something and I get it out of the box right away, if it has rained and or is snowing, you will see a bunch of steam come out of your shirt, like when you do that pre-press. So you really want to get that moisture out. So you may or may not see that, but I can definitely tell a difference, if I received a shipment and it's been raining or snowing recently, because that moisture, they just get into the box. Not like the you can't really feel it, but it's there. So now what I'm going to do is make sure that my design, I'm going to look at it, make sure I do have it going the right way, because it has been known, like, you're not paying attention and then you put your design on it upside down, and that is bad. So I'm going to lay this, and what you can do, if this will help you, you can fold your paper in half, give it a little crease right there. That just helps you know that's your center point. It also will remind you that that is the top of the design. And I'm going to lay this in here. Now, on your shirt, the seam underneath the arm, that is like straight across your chest. And you want to be, I kind of use like 3 fingers, 4 fingers, depending on the size, but at least 3 fingers down from the neckline. That isn't very technical, but it works. So there may be rulers and gauges and stuff like that, but I pretty much just eyeball what I'm gonna do. And then I just lay this on here, and then you can use a cover sheet if you need to. This is helpful to put a cover sheet over it. That way, if there's any, what they call blowout ink, you don't want it to get on your press. That way, when you go to press the next item, if any that came up and got on your press, and then you press another shirt, then it would be on the next shirt. So you don't want to do that either. And then just be careful that as you lay your craft paper down, you're not shifting the design paper. I'm going to put this on here and press. It's going to take 40 seconds. And I've got it locked in here. My timer will count down, and then it will start beeping here momentarily to let me know that it's almost done, and then we will raise the handle and we'll have a shirt. So it's super simple. And I'll start doing some more videos like this. If you'd like to see more instruction, please be sure to leave me a comment, or if you have any questions about the sublimation process or what equipment you need, be sure to leave a comment and I'll be happy to answer that as I see it. We have a few more seconds left. And I'm going to unlock this, and I'm holding that because that will fly up, and then I'm going to carefully remove the craft paper because I don't want to shift it. And then I'm going to lift this up, and then you can kind of tell the paper does get a little discolored, I guess. And ta-da! Look how awesome that is. So full color, it's all dyed in there. And so if you are familiar with cutting vinyl, the sublimation, you can't feel this. You can't feel this at all. So it dyes into the material. And that's why it's very important that if you're using apparel, that it has to have at least 50% or more polyester. The more polyester that's in a garment, the better it will print. So this is 100% polyester because it's that nylon, you know, the dry wicking material that all the guys like, but especially, you know, for athletic shirts, they use this a lot. So it's even better because everyday shirts usually are 50-50. I do use a lot of tri-blends. I like tri-blends because it makes that material super soft. So it's another process. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and maybe we'll do some more sublimation projects here in the future. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, be sure to do so. And if you want to get notified for our next video, there's a little bell icon. You can click on the bell icon, and that will notify you when we have a new video. And that's it for today. So I hope you have enjoyed this sublimation video, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.